Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we will discuss about few coding practice. We have all installed Python already in our machine, and if you have not done that, please go through my video that how to install Python in our machine. So first of all, we have to go to the command prompt, as I told you, cmd, and then you have to type Python space dash dash version to check that, okay, which particular Python has been installed there. And then you have to say Jupyter Notebook. Once you enter into that, so Jupyter Notebook will take you to a new notebook. There you can write codes and start working on Python. So we have already installed it. Let us play with this particular workbook and see what will happen. Guys, be ready for the errors. If you get, that is great, because you are trying something new. So always remember this thing, that whenever you are trying for something new, definitely you will face some errors there. But there are way around that, how to do that. Today we will discuss about some variables and the data types, basically. So what kind of data types Python is dealing with and how we can utilize it here. So once you do that, I hope my screen is up. Okay, so here you can see Jupyter Notebook, something like this. So here you have like Jupyter Untitled, because I have selected the new from here after running the command prompt. Guys, just remember this thing, command prompt, you have to just keep it open in the backend. Go here and click new and open this particular worksheet. And once we will save it, we can always upload it from here. Upload is the option. We can save it on the desktop and then we can upload it back in the next lecture or something like that. So today, first of all, we will give some new name to it. Let's say we will give it a trial. Okay, and I say rename. So it is renamed it. Okay, there are a few things which you have to learn today in Python. What is kernel? Kernel is showing here, IPY kernel something you are looking here, right? So this is showing us Python 3, because we have installed Python 3.9.7. In some machines, you can see the kernel is Python 2 as well. Why? Because Python 2 is an older version. So we have installed the latest version. That's why it is showing us 3. Sometimes it will stop running or something like that. Then you have to change the kernel and restart it. Sometimes it got disconnected as well. If your internet will go. So again, you have to reconnect just by clicking here and it will get reconnected. So it is still showing that trial Jupyter Notebook. We're waiting for lost. Okay, next we will start. Remember this thing, guys. This hash is very important command in Python. Print we have run yesterday, print hello world. Now we will read about this particular command, which is called hash. Hash is nothing but to comment anything. So today what we are going to learn, we are going to run variable, data types. And what data types we will focus today? We will focus numeric, string, and boolean. See guys, there are so many data types are there, but if you learn at least these 3, your 99% of the work will be done in Python. Variable, what is variable? Once you put this hash sign, it will become a comment. Guys, please listen to my words, what I'm saying. So variable is nothing but a variable is a storage location. So variable, you can store anything in variable. Let's say I want to store a number 3 in variable A. So you can say A is equal to 3, then A will become a variable for you. B is equal to 4, then B will become a variable for you. So you have to do it. I'm here to teach you step by step. So that's why I'm saying that. Then this thing, numeric. We all know that there is a numeric data. So here we will talk about float and float. There is one data called float, which is like in decimal, and then integer. So float and integer. Float is nothing but in decimal, let's say 2.3, 2.1. So you can utilize that data also in Python. And integer is a whole number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you want to give. Then we will discuss about string. Strings are what? Let's say I print in any command, double quote, single quote, triple quote, whatever I print. Let's say I will fill hello world, or I will print in single quote also. I will print my name is Saurabh. So these are all strings. Basically, the alphabets, the sentences which you are putting there, these are called strings. Let's say what is the third thing, which is Boolean. Boolean is nothing but a true and false values. Okay, so true and false value. So here you have to use the logical operators. What are the logical operators? For equal to in Python, we are using double equal to sign. Remember this thing, guys. And for not equal to, semicolon and then equal to. So this is called not equal to. Then greater than, or less than, or greater than equal to, or less than equal to. You remember all these things which we have already used in some other languages as well. So these things are common here, but these are called the logical operators which we use to identify something called Boolean. Okay, so now we have written every code into this particular cell. Let us run that, see what will happen. So it is showing as 1, but nothing is given as the answer. Why? Because these are all comments only. Means I have given everything as a comment. This hashtag sign will show that this is a comment only. Okay, so let's say we will give a variable a is equal to India is great, full stop. And then I will say print a. So a has stored that particular value. It has become a variable now. And let us run this particular command. See what will happen. So run, this is the sign, run cell, select below. So my cursor is here, I am running it. So it will run this. So print a means India is great. So a is stored value of this particular string. So a has become a variable for us. There are so many variables, I will tell you. If I tell you about variables, so common alphabets, A, B, C, D, whatever you want. You can give A, B, C, D, whatever. Then list, then tuples, and then set, etc. There are so many, variables are there. We will discuss in our upcoming video, but today we will discuss only about these data types. So here is the string I have printed, and it has given us some words. Okay. Now, how to go to the new cell, that also I will tell you. This is the plus sign, right? If I click on this plus sign, it will create a new cell below that. But you will learn all these things while we are doing this. So let's say I will do a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 4. So I'm storing a value of a and b. Let's say I will do print a plus b. So this is a simple mathematical function I am applying on this particular cell. Let us run that, see what will happen. It is showing me 7. So a has become 3 and b has become 4. Now if you want to print a, see, here we have given a is equal to India is great, and here is given a is equal to 3. Let's run that and see what will happen. So it will take the value from the latest cell. So you can apply the same variable again and again as well. But better when you are working in a program, make sure that you will apply one variable for one particular value, but it will take it from the latest cell, whatever you have given here. So A, if I run this again, it will show me India is great. And now if I run the third cell, it will show me India is great. Otherwise, if you run this and then run this, it will show you 3 only. So it is taking the latest value what we have given. So one more thing which is very important, type command is very important. Let's say I said print type of a is nothing but 3. Run this particular thing. So it is saying that it is an integer class. As I told you, that integer class is a whole number. So it is telling us that a is an integer class here. Okay, and let me run this again. Now a has become string. So let us run this again. I have run this particular cell and I am running this again to check the A. So now it is saying as a string. So string and integer, I hope this difference is clear. I have taken the same variable A and I have used that particular thing 2 times. And I have shown you that once you run this particular thing, it will show you as a string first. And if you run this thing, the second cell, and then run this print A, it will give you integer. Because here we have given A is equal to 3, and here we have given India is great. So this is a string and this is integer. I hope this is clear now. Next, we will discuss about what is float. So A, again, I'm giving 2.3 and B is equal to 2.3. Same thing I'm giving, and I'm giving print type of A. Let us run this particular command. So when we run that, so it is saying that A is float. Why? Because it has decimal value in that. 2.3 is a decimal value. That's why it is showing that this particular class is float. Integer, float, string. I hope these 3 things are now pretty much clear to you. That, okay, what is integer, what is string? So you have to try these formulas in your home. Means like open a Python notebook, try to type these formulas and run them. Okay, let me increase bit zoom here so that you can learn it pretty easily. Okay, so here I have run A is equal to 2.3, B is equal to 2.3. Then I have typed the type of A, it is saving as float. So float, integer, string. Now, we have already covered this float and integer part. String I have already shown you. Then I will go for the Boolean thing. Boolean thing will come as a true and false. So let's say this one. I will take only this example and I will say print A is equal to B. So I'm saying, can you check it for me that A is equal to B? If it is true, then give me true, otherwise give me false. So I have run this particular cell here 2.3 and 2.3. So A is equal to B. I hope this will give us true. So it is giving us true. So this is the logical operator. And if I say A is not equal to B, so run it again. So it will say false. Why? Because A is equal to B. So not equal to is this particular sign, sign of exclamation, and then equal to. So this is that thing. If I say A is greater than B, run this. Again, it is saying false. Why? Because A is equal to B. It is not greater than B. Let us make A is greater than B. I have make it 2.35. Let us run this. And then I will run this, the second command. So here it is true. Why? Because A is greater than B now. I have imported the value of 2.35, which is greater than 2.3. I hope this particular thing is clear now. So we have discussed today what is variable. Variable is nothing but to store any data type. And what are the data types? Various data types, numeric, string, and Boolean, which we have discussed here. I hope you like this video. And guys, this is not just for me. You have to go open this particular Python notebook and try this. This is very simple. You have to just give some values and try. I know it is looking very simple, but when you try this, now print type A, B, then you will get some errors. Errors why? Because if you give an A here and A is equal to 3 here it will give for type string, here it will give for type as integer, and here it will give type as float. So you have to make sure that you will type all these things and run it. If you don't know that, see this video, pause it, try these commands in your Jupyter notebook and save it. Let me save this file as well. So I want to download this as a notebook, IPYNB. So it will save here somewhere. If you go to the folder, it will show that, okay, trial.ipynb is saved here. Okay, this is done. So my file is already saved there. Let me save it here as, okay, close. Let's say close this particular file. Let's say close. Now we will go and upload this again. See what will happen. Go to the downloads, this trial.ipynb, select it and open it. Upload. There is already a file named trial.hm. Maybe I have written that. Okay, overwrite. It's running right now. And I clicked on that. So let it be open. See, all the commands came here. So I have saved this particular notebook on my desktop and I have uploaded it back through using this Jupyter notebook. This is the upload button. This is the new button. Okay. So this code will save there forever on my desktop. So today we have discussed a variable. A variable is a storage location in Python, numeric, float, and integer, string, hello world, and my name is Saurabh, whatever it is, and then Boolean, true and false. Logical operators we have seen here. So guys, please try this. I know it is looking very simple, but when you try this, you will definitely face some issues. Please write in the comments and I will definitely help you. I'm here to teach you step by step everything. I hope you like this video. Please share and subscribe with the friends who really want to learn Python. Thank you. Have a good day.